Wing Chun, considered by some to be a weaker martial art in terms of both attack and defense, is a lesser-known style even in the South. In recent years, the popularity of the Ip Man movies has propelled Wing Chun into the spotlight, leading many to believe that it is an invincible martial art. Let's analyze the strengths and weaknesses of Wing Chun from several perspectives. Firstly, considering the original intent behind the creation of this martial art, it is said that its founder, Yim Wing Chun, was a woman who learned martial arts from the 5 Mai nun of Amai Mountain. The nun practiced Shaolin boxing, and Yim Wing Chun, based on the nun's teachings and inspired by the struggle between the snake and the crane, created Wing Chun, which gradually evolved. There is also a legend that the style was directly created by the 5 Mai nun and passed on to Yim Wing Chun. As a woman, she had to consider her innate physical limitations, with less attacking and defending power than men. This led to the abandonment of open and forceful frontal combat techniques in favor of speed and skill. The moves are small, fierce, and use a series of continuous, rapid techniques to strike an opponent's vital points, incapacitating them. Secondly, Wing Chun is not a straightforward head-on fighting technique but rather a set of skills and methods that allow the weaker to harm stronger opponents, targeting vulnerable spots like the groin, eyes, and throat. It doesn't require much strength. An ordinary person's force can be lethal if it hits the right spot. However, the challenge lies in successfully landing such an attack against an opponent who is defending themselves. Even though most of Wing Chun's inheritors are now men, they do not focus on strength. Instead, the training aims to study how to effectively target an opponent's weaknesses. Thirdly, Wing Chun emphasizes avoiding being hit by an opponent, so its training for resilience to strikes is relatively weaker. If hit, there's a possibility of being defeated. This can be seen in Ip Man 4, where Ip Man, played by Donnie Yen, is no match for Barton, played by Scott Adkins, in a head-on confrontation. He eventually defeats Barton by gouging his eyes and kicking his groin, which could be considered an unfair victory in a formal match. Of course, Wing Chun has undergone many changes since its inception, and it is no longer the same as it was initially. It has incorporated many direct confrontation and attack techniques. However, when directly compared to other martial arts, Wing Chun's method of power generation is indeed not as forceful as some others. For instance, the much acclaimed inch punch, can the power it delivers be greater than that of a wide swing punch that leverages a longer force arm?